coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Houston Texans.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
The first of three here on Thanksgiving Day. The Texans and Lions underway from Detroit. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balazs. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Balazs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Darryl Roberts on the
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down, it's Watson. Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the 14-yard line.
They run it with Balazs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Watson. And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. the gun. Watson. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has, the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. So they will go for it. Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Stafford going to give it to Swift. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Texans' 16-yard line. They
run out of the gun with Swift. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon Dunn on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Trying to get it to Jackson. intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Balaj. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
A gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second and 5 now. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
From the gun on third, Watson steps away to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From the 29, Stafford. Completing it here is Marvin Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift. He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, Stafford. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Third down.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Now Watson. Intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. J.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. To try again after the sack. Stafford has some room to work. Pushing his way through. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At the 23-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
At the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and
7 from the 20. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through.
He is good.
So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Stafford is going to find his running back. It's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry,
who's one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Stafford, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 3rd down, Stafford. And it's caught by Jackson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Swift. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Stafford looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game. understanding positioning and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run here with Balaj, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the...
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
First down, Texans.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jordan Akins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Makes the score Texans 17, Lions 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. His good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Quick throw completed by Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Texans 24, Lions 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Another throw for Galladay. This one complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 11-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
They'll try and run it here. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the 50 at Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. It's caught inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's another Detroit Lions.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Again, it's Stafford. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Now Taylor going to lead his guys up to go for 2. first throw here for the backup Taylor. Escaping the pressure. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Today's final score, Texans